Thinking about splurging? Today's video is going to be the top 5 most expensive suburbs of Philadelphia. Hey everybody, welcome back. Today we're talking cash, money, big money. Feeling generous? All right, let's get right to it. I'm Gregory Martyr, your local real estate expert, your local information expert here in the Philadelphia area. We're talking living in Philadelphia, but today we're talking living outside of Philadelphia and in the top 5 most expensive suburbs. So how did we determine what the most expensive suburbs are? So we looked at a few things. The first being the cost of living, the median sale price of houses, the percentage of the income spent on rent or on a mortgage payment, and then we use this affordability ratio, which is a really fancy term for how much do you make and how much do you spend. So I make a certain amount and it costs me so much, it's sort of like cost of living, but it's a neat way to say it, so we're going to add affordability ratio. It's an important price data, okay? So trust me, all right? You heard it on the internet, so it must be true. You know, when someone says trust you, you're not supposed to trust them. And I just said that, but no, you can trust me. I think you know that by now. Anyway, let's get to it, okay? So we're talking expensive suburbs, we're talking Philadelphia, and we're talking top 5. All right, so number 5, we got Berwyn. Okay, it's got a decent affordability ratio, if you call it decent, but it's probably the 4th highest suburb in the vicinity of Philadelphia to be the 4th most expensive suburb. Now it is in one of the most expensive areas. It's got one of the best school districts. It's got excellent private schools as well. It is on the main line. Check out the video that we did on Berwyn if you're thinking of moving to that area or you want to know a little bit more about it. But we do have Berwyn coming in at number 5. So it's really upscale in Berwyn. Got Tready School District, the best in the country. Got a really neat walkable town. Got a great area, super convenient location, really easy commute to get to Philadelphia. So the affordability ratio though is going to kind of be skewed there a little bit. Home buyers is a little bit of a con. You are paying a premium for real estate there, but it's got some great real estate, believe me. And if you're looking at real estate, give me a call. All right, so next in our list here, number 4 is Bryn Mawr. So we've gotten rid of the B's now. You've probably got a ratio of about 50%. So 50% of the money I make every month gets spent on rent or mortgage payment. Now that's not me, that's not everybody, that's just the data that we pulled. We wanted this to be accurate as possible. Now it is pretty expensive to live in Bryn Mawr, generally speaking on the main line as well. But worth it, what you're getting. I mean, you get a lot of value for what you're buying, but you are paying a premium for it as well. Whether it be go out to dinner or go out shopping. But there's some great places to go. Very affordable, very fun, and for cheapskates like myself, I'll take you around Bryn Mawr if you want. Now, the median home value in Bryn Mawr is about $350,000, which is much, much less than, let's say, Berwyn or some of the other parts of the main line. So you can get a great house for a great price, and I can get you a great house for any price you want in a great area. You just name your price, and I'll help you take care of it. All right, so coming in at number 3, I'm hitting up Jersey. So we don't touch a lot on Jersey because we don't like New Jersey. No, I'm just kidding. I'm talking about Haddonfield today. So pretty expensive to live, great commutable though. Check out our best suburbs for commuting to Philadelphia video. Haddonfield made that list. Got an average price point of about $450,000. That's got a lot of green open space there as well. Excellent schools, just over the bridge, right across the Delaware River. Only issue there, or one of the issues I think about New Jersey, is the taxes are considerably higher than Pennsylvania. It's just how it is. We can get you a great place in New Jersey, decent taxes, and we even have a great tax attorney that will help you fight the taxes. Now, you're not gonna make a killing on doing that, but it's always worth the effort. Check out our tax video, by the way. Talks a little bit more about that. But Haddonfield, makes our list today. All right, so number two on our list here, or coming in the next order, what is it? 1, 2, 3, 4. Look, the next one on our list is Winco. Now, Winco is probably 3 times the national average for the median price point. Rents are considerably higher in Winco. Taxes are always higher in Winco as well. And it's seemingly relative, so it's usually now, don't hold me to this, but when your taxes are higher, it's mostly based on the school district, because the school district is the lion's share of what you're paying in real estate tax. So usually if your taxes are higher, you're going to be in a great school district. Now, that's not always the case, but you did hear it here. It is the honest truth. Cost of living in Winco is pretty high as well. We rank on a scale from 1 to 10, with 1 being the best, 10 being the worst, probably a 7 or 8. And the worst doesn't mean you're not getting a lot of value, but the prices are relative to the area. Now, to kind of give an example where you're going to buy, let's say, an average lunch. Now, of course, I like to talk about food. It's one of my favorite subjects. In fact, I could go for something. Anyway, so an average lunch might be, depends on what you eat, somewhere between $10 and $20, right? Where Winco might be between $15 and $25. So we're not talking a huge difference, but it is a little bit different and it does matter. All right, the final one on our list now. We got Broomall. Now, Broomall is super convenient to Philadelphia. I really like Broomall because of its location towards Philadelphia. It's about maybe 15 miles, not quite outside of the city, center city that is. You can get into the city quicker than that. Commute is decent coming from that area, being the location outside of the city. Now, spending about 1/3 of the income on rents. The average price point in Marple Township or in that school district is probably between $250,000 and $350,000. There's some great places in that $400,000 range. If you're thinking of moving to the Broomall area, there's a lot of little pockets in and around that area that we can get you in for even less than $250,000. Just hit us up. We'll be happy to help. But it is one of the most expensive areas based on our criteria, if you remember. Cost of living, average home price point, price, the amount of money that I make versus what I spend on rent. Not me, that's everybody. And we've got our data from a reliable source. We got it on the internet, so you know it must be true. But actually, no, we did pull data. We use census data and we use financials for the townships. We do try to get our information right. Now, we try very hard. If you find something is inaccurate or you want to discuss it or you think it's wrong, please let us know. Pride ourselves on giving you some great information. So continuing on with the great information today, if there's a town that you want us to talk about that maybe it's some of the most expensive or an expensive suburb, certainly you could hit us up, let us know. Comment that down below. While you're down below, hit that thumbs up button, hit that like button. It helps our channel. And hit subscribe. Even if you never come back, just hit subscribe and leave it there. But now we hope you do come back. If you found this useful and helpful, I'd appreciate you letting me know. You can send me an email, send me a text. You can call us anytime. We're always happy to help. I'm Gregory Martier, the local expensive neighborhood expert here in the greater Philadelphia area, talking about living in Philadelphia today and every day. Thanks for stopping out. Have a great day, everybody.